See, this is our mark list entity, and where we have all the written all the business rules. For example, total secured percentage, grade, and result I have not written, you can write later. And all subject total marks also I have written. Okay, for example, if you are clicking on new record, see all total marks are displaying, and these two are default values. And for example, student name is Manoj. Okay, and the serial number is 88, and Telugu marks. When you are clicking on save, automatically it will calculate total secured marks and total percentage and grade also. These three things I have enabled. I mean, I have written business rules yesterday. So let me show you first. So total secured marks, first I will show you the formula. Uh, Go to this entity and see total secured marks. So I have updated in the notes, you can refer it. Yeah, this is the formula. Okay, for example, let me copy and paste in the notepad. So total secured marks does not contains data. This is the condition, and then total secured marks equal to Telugu marks, English marks. Okay, so only we can select at a time only two subjects. This one, and after that again we have to write like this: total secured marks equal to total secured marks plus Hindi marks, and total secured marks equal to total secured mark plus social studies, like that. Like all the subject marks we have to write it, and then we have to enable it. Okay, this is the formula that we have used it, and this is about total secured marks. And after that calculation also, percentage also, you can download, you can get it from ChatGPT also, this formula. For example, this is secured percentage. How I calculated? Total percentage equal to total secured marks divided by 600, because we have 600 marks, and into 100. Again, this one, this one you can see total secured percentage equal to formula, you have to select percentage into 100, this line. So these two lines we have to return. This is secured percentage. Okay, and also grade also I have written the rule. Grade also. So grade is for example total secured percentage greater than or equal to 75, grade A, and greater than or equal to 55, and less than or equal less than 75, then grade is B. Total secured percentage less than 55, then grade C. So this grade is also I have written, and now it is working. Okay, you can also test it. I mean, you can also create one mark list entity and test all these things. So this is about business rules. Today we are going to talk about scope of the business rule. For example, if you see default school name BVBP school, BVBP school, I made it as entity. Okay, if you want, you can see it. So this is the scope. First, if you want to set the scope, you have to deactivate it and change the scope. So we have three scopes. One is entity level scope and all forms, and also information. Information we can say it as a specific form also we can say. So what is the scope of entity level, all forms and information? So first we have selected entity level. Entity level scope means it applies business rules at entity level only, regardless of the form. We have forms and entities, right? So it will be apply the business rules at entity level. Okay, triggers on the server side also. Usually, our form level business rules will trigger on the client side validation only. But if you select entity scope, then it will be triggered on server side validations. That is another advantage of the form entity. And example I will show you. For example, this is like set default value BVBP school. This is the school name and apply it. Apply. And now it is entity level and save and validate it. How it is working, I will show you. Now it is a entity level, means complete entity. Backend also it will update. Backend also it will update. So now apply and activate it. So backend validation means, for example, you are doing data import, right? That is a backend validation. Plugins also backend, and mm, workflows also backend validations. So all backend validations also we can use it. So now what I will do, I will import one Excel sheet and I will test it whether it is working fine or not. So close it. So now it is entity level. BVBP school is entity level. Okay. For example, the testing is how we can do. For example, when you are clicking on new, then BVBP school is displaying. That is well and good. But when you are updating via data import wizard also, then BVBP school name should display. Whether it is displaying or not, we'll check it now. I already downloaded one Excel sheet in the backend. Let me show you. So this is my Excel sheet, CSV file. I want to update it. Some new record I want to update. Here I am updating like Suresh and save it. That's it. Anyway, these three names are not mandatory. You can remove also. Okay, because this is a XLS file only. I mean CSV file only, not mandatory. Now I am not updating school name here. School name should display automatically when you upload it. Save it. So save. Okay, it is done. Upload it. Data import wizard. This business rule I am closing it, and now I am uploading it via data import wizard. This is the data import wizard. Imports and browse it. This is the entity name, mark list. We have select mark list. list. Okay, field validations also. Fields also we have to map. School name I am not mapping, leave it. And serial number, leave it. No need. All these things. Student name you map it. And marks also you can map. Marks already, it is a AI tool, right? Automatically it is mapping all the marks and all columns. This is Excel sheet. This is a dynamic CRM. So everything is mapped, percentage and everything. Next, click. Do you want? Yeah, and next, submit it. Finish it out. So my scenario is I have uploaded via data import. This is a back-end operation. So back-end operation also the school name should display by default. That school BVBP school name should display. That is my testing. So now it is completed and go and test it. Mark list, refresh it. So name is Suresh Kumar. I have uploaded. So let me refresh it whether it is uploaded or not. Let me check it. Since this is Suresh Kumar, BBBP school is updated because we have selected entity. Okay, and but if you are selecting, for example, all forms, then it won't display. Okay, so this is how it works. And next, all forms you understand, right? And next thing is specific form business rule scope. We are talking about business rule scopes. So now entity level you already tested, and specific form also we want to test it. How to make specific form? First, go to the forms and select main form. Now you have two forms because I have created this form. That's why you are able to see the two forms. If you want to create another form, you can also create another form. You can select it and save as a form name like by default information it is displaying. Information means it is a specific form. Another name is specific form you can write. For example, I am writing specific form name is testing default default what we want test default total marks, total marks. You can write like total marks only, not default total marks form. Click OK and save, publish, and save and close, and also you have to publish it. Save and close and also publish it. Publish. One form I have created. Now I am going to test that one for total marks business rule. I think it is done, and go and enable only specific form. This total marks, total secured marks. First deactivate Now it is all forms. It is set to all forms. And now what you need to do is edit, deactivated, right? Edit. And specific form name is, here you have to select the total marks form, total marks, and save it. And activate it. So total marks will work only for that module, for that form. It will not work for other forms. Okay, I have done that changes. If you want, you can check it now. See, total marks form. Scope is total marks form. First one is entity, and it is also activated. And test it. So here, when you click on new, you can see this is the forms actually. Total mark form, specific form, and information. Information means all forms. So now if you select this one, this is specific form for testing, not total marks. This is another form that I have created earlier. So now I have changed the form. Student name is Swati, and the serial number is 99, and you can enter the marks. The total marks should not display because I selected, yeah, total secured marks is not displayed because I selected another form. Okay, but if I select a total marks form, what will happen? We'll see. See, already it is displaying. Okay, so total Swati form already it is calculated. Percentage will also calculate if you refresh it. See, now it is refreshed. So this is about specific form. And by default, all forms also one option is there. All forms, information forms. If you select all forms, then all forms will also display. Okay, so all forms also you can test it later. Already we were daily we are testing all forms only, right? So if you want, you can test it here instead of total marks form. You can deactivate and set test the all forms also. This is also all forms. For example, grade is there. It is all forms. Already set it to all forms. Okay, so it will work for all forms. Error message. It will set to all forms. Okay, so all forms means information only. Information form. Okay, so all business rules are working for all forms. No issue. Only we have to test entity level and total marks form you can create one specific form you have to create and you have to test it. Okay, so these three scopes are available. Okay, one is scopes, the one is entity level scope, second one is all forms level scope, and third one is a specific form. Specific form means information only, but information form name is information only, but you are naming as one separate name. That's why we are saying a specific form name. So specific form name also you can use it three ways. So difference is entity level is back-end operations also it will be applicable. For example, plugins, data import wizard, okay, workflows and all, it will be impacted. I mean, it will be applicable. But when you select all forms, back-end operations will not work. Okay, back-end operations will not work. But when you select a specific one, only the specific form will work actually. If you select specific form, only the particular form will work this business rule. So that is the difference, and it is a very important interview question. Please practice it.